Welcome back, students. So this is my third video about unit number 10, drug addiction. And in this third video we are going to do question answers that are given within the lesson, and there are a few questions which are given in the exercise. Okay, so let's start doing that. Already in previous videos you have learned how to do the simple English of this unit and how to do the translation into Urdu. So now we are going to do exercise of this unit that is also very much important for the exam point of view. So the very first we are going to do is the question answers, and the very first question is, are the drug addicts aware of the dangers of the drug? So the answer would be, the drug addicts are aware of the dangers of drugs, but they are helpless because they completely depend on drugs. Okay, so the question was, are the drug addicts aware of the dangers of the drugs? Yes, they are aware of the dangers of the drugs, but they are helpless because they completely depend on drugs. Second question is, which environmental factors are responsible for drug addiction? Means they are asking that what are the reasons for becoming drug addiction. So bad peer influence and troubled domestic background. Bad peer influence and troubled domestic background are main factors for drug addiction. Okay, let's find out question number 3, that is on page number 106. Question number 3, what treatment is available at the rehabilitation centers for drug victims? Complete medical support and guidance are given to the drug victims at the rehabilitation centers. Okay, again I will repeat, complete medical support and guidance are given to the drug victims at the rehabilitation centers. Question number 4 is, what do you understand by the term counseling? Counseling means taking advice. It means that the patient should seek advice regularly from the doctor. Okay, counseling means taking advice. It means that the patient should seek advice regularly from the doctor. Okay, so these were the few questions which were mentioned within the text of the unit. Now come to the next page. Here is the glossary. It is very much important. I always tell you that to learn these glossary word synonyms, because these come in your MCQ part of the paper. Like absolute means complete and perfect. Influence, have effect upon. Taboo, forbidden. Curative, healing. Rehabilitation, recovery. Relapse, go back to. Come to the comprehension. So the very first question is, what are the causes of drug addiction? Okay, previously we have already learned about the reasons and causes and factors of drug addiction, and that was yes, bad peer influence and troubled domestic background. Drug addiction is mostly caused by both genetic and environmental factors. Means they have a troubled domestic background, and they have some bad peer influence. What are the effects of drug addiction? So now they are addict of drugs, so what would be the effects on their health and some other things? So drug addicts causes mental and physical sickness, and both mind and body are considerably disturbed. Again I will repeat the answer. The drug addiction cause mental and physical sickness, and both mind and body are considerably disturbed. What important role do the rehabilitation centers play to control drug addiction? Answer is, the role of rehabilitation centers is very much important to control drug addiction because they provide medical facilities and guidance to the drug victims. Again, I will repeat, the role of rehabilitation center is very much important to control drug addiction because they provide medical facilities and guidance to the drug victims. What is the role of counseling in preventing drug addiction? Proper counseling plays a very important role in preventing drug addiction. It also removes or minimizes the danger of a relapse. Again I'm going to repeat the answer. The proper counseling plays a very important role in preventing drug addiction. It also removes or minimizes the danger of a relapse, means when disease can be come again. Question number 5. Why do families feel reluctant to take the drug victim to drug rehabilitation centers? Answer would be, the families generally avoid to take the drug victims to the rehabilitation centers for fear of being regarded as outcast, because they have fear that people might outcast them or they can declare them bad people. Again, I will tell you the answer, that drug addicts cause disgrace to their families. Therefore, the families do not take the drug victims to the rehabilitation centers. They fear that people might know about them. Question number 6. What are the responsibilities of the families to ensure complete recovery of the drug addicts? Answer would be, they should take the drug victims to the rehabilitation centers. Then after their recovery, they should keep an eye on them. And they should also continue to seek the doctor's advice in this regard. Okay? Again, I will repeat. They should take the drug victims to the rehabilitation centers. Then after their recovery, they should keep an eye on them. They should also continue to seek the doctor's advice in this regard. Okay? So next would be vocabulary. Write the contextual and dictionary meaning of the following words. In previous exercise we have already learned that what would be the contextual meaning, means the meaning which is considered in the text of a unit, and dictionary means the meaning which is mentioned in the dictionary. Okay, so the very first word is long term. So when we read it in the text of this unit number 10, then we know that it means that long lasting. Long term means long lasting, and the dictionary meaning is continuing for a long time. Okay, dependence contextual meaning was state of needing the help of someone. State of needing the help of someone. And the dictionary meaning was reliance on someone. Reliance on someone. Peer. Contextual meaning was fellow or friend. And dictionary meaning is co-worker or a person who is equal in status. Co-worker or a person who is equal in status. Outcast. Outcast means reject. Outcast means reject, and dictionary meaning is exile. Okay. Rapid contextual meaning is fast. Dictionary meaning is quick. Rehabilitation contextual meaning is restoration, clinics, and dictionary meanings recovery or restore. Critically contextual meaning is criticizing, and dictionary meaning is to analyze something. Come to the next page. Next page is of grammar portion, and in this exercise we will learn about relative pronoun. Relative pronoun is basically a type of pronoun. Previously you have learned about some other types of pronouns like indefinite pronoun, okay, possessive pronoun, reflective pronoun, and now you will read about relative pronoun. As you can see, the word relative, okay, to relate something or someone. So what would be the relative pronoun is? A relative pronoun join ideas. It gives additional information about the subject or object, who, which, that, whom, or whose. Example, the people who are addicted to drugs undergo many serious problems. Now the word who is basically relative pronoun because it is giving us a addition information about the subject, the people, okay, the people who are addicted. So here who is relative pronoun, okay. Next they will be telling you about ejective clause. Ejective clause means that clause which works as a ejective. An ejective clause is a group of words which does the work of an ejective. Means you know very well that what is an ejective. Ejectives are those words which qualify or which adds information about something, okay, or someone. So ejective clause may be two or more words which work as a adjective. It usually begins with the relative pronouns such as who, whom, that, which, or whose, okay. Example, the umbrella which has a broken handle is mine. Now this bold clause is basically ejective clause because it is telling us about the umbrella. Umbrella is the noun and these are all information about the umbrella. So this information is described as a ejective clause, okay, and it's been started with the word which. Next is fill in the blanks. Use who, whom, that, which, whose in the following sentences. These are the color pencils which I want to buy, okay. Which word will be used here? Which relative pronoun will be used here? Which, okay. These are the color pencils which I want to buy. Second is I know the women whose child was hurt. I know the women whose child was hurt. Basically all these fill in the blanks are about relative pronoun, okay. Third one, the old lady whom we met in the shop was Amna's grandmother, okay. The old lady whom we met in the shop was Amna's grandmother. Fourth is this is the girl who stood first in the class. This is the girl who stood first in the class. Number 5, Shazia likes the candies that her father brought from the market. Shazia likes the candies that her father brought from the market, okay. Next, use the following relative pronouns in sentences, okay. They have given you some words, who, which, that, whom, whose. So we have to create sentences in which these words are used as a relative pronoun, okay. Let's start with the first sentence. Who? Give this book to the boy who is sitting in my office. Give this book to the boy who is sitting in my office. Second sentence would be from which. This is the book which was lost yesterday. This was the book, or this is the book which was lost yesterday. That the dogs that bark seldom bite. The dogs that bark seldom bite. Whom? This is the teacher whom I hold in great esteem. Or you may write, this is the teacher whom I like the most. Whose? This is the boy whose handwriting is very good. This is the boy whose handwriting is very good. Next, underline ejective clauses in the following sentences. Also encircle the relative pronoun. So we will read each sentence one by one and we will find out that which is the ejective clause and which is the relative pronoun here. We will circle the relative pronoun and we will underline ejective clause. Okay, the first sentence is, he tells a tale that sounds untrue. Okay, that sounds untrue is ejective clause. Okay, that sounds untrue is the ejective clause and we will circle that because it is a relative pronoun in this sentence. Second sentence, people who eat too much die early. People who eat too much die early. Okay, now who is the relative pronoun and eat too much die early is ejective clause. Third, I met the woman whose son had helped me. Whose is the relative pronoun. Son had helped me. Whose son had helped me is the adjective clause. He is the man whom we all respect. He is the man whom is the relative pronoun. Circle it. We all respect is adjective clause, so underline it. I have an urgent piece of work which I must do. I have an urgent piece of work which I must do. Which is the relative pronoun, so circle it. I must do is the adjective clause, so underline it. Next D part is write suitable adjective clauses. Okay, so here we will add some more information about the sentences with the help of adjective clauses. Where is the book which I bought yesterday? Where is the book which I bought yesterday? Any student who does not wear uniform will be punished. Any student who will not wear uniform will be punished. I know the woman. I know the woman who lost her purse yesterday. Who lost her purse yesterday. That is the girl who sang a song. That is the girl who sang a song. Where is the man whom I want to see? Where is the man whom I want to see? Okay. So next they are telling you pick out 3 passive sentences from the unit. Change these sentences into active voice. Okay. So try to find out passive sentences from your unit. So with these our exercise has been done. This is some writing skill, okay, which you are not going to do. Just focus on the questions which we have done in this video. That will help you a lot in gaining good marks in your exams. Okay, I hope you have understood each and everything. Thank you so much.